Okay, Libra, so your current objectives for the month of October, we have the Six of Pentacles. And this is very much a card about really trying to be patient and waiting. As you can see, this is a person here and they're hanging on. This card can show me that you're thinking a lot. So because it's your birthday and, every time we, get a year older, it just makes us really sit back and reflect and think about who we are, what we want out of life, what we have accomplished, what we want to accomplish. So I do feel that you're putting a little bit of pressure on yourself this month, and you don't need to, okay? Because this is like God in the universe saying, just rest, my child, relax, know that everything is being worked out in perfect divine right order, that you can trust the process and that you can just enjoy this time, enjoy this month. This can be a concern over financial matters. So for some of you, that could be what you've been thinking about, finances. And I just feel like you're waiting for something, Libra. You're waiting for something to come through. And maybe, you have set standards or goals for yourself and you really want to see these things accomplished. So you're really trying to just stay strong, stay positive, stay focused, and not allow any negativity or stress or anxiety to affect you. Now, we are dealing with an earth sign, so some of you Libras could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn this month. But like I said, I do feel for some of you, this is just about your own physical, material dreams and goals that you are waiting on. And I feel the message is just to relax, to let go of that which you cannot control. Do what you can do, set that in motion, and then just step back and just allow the time to pass if necessary. Because this card does talk about needing to let time pass a little bit more. So you might just have to kind of hang in there, just be still, and let the good come to you. And this is in line with what you're valuing and identifying with. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, another strong earth sign. So yeah, mainly what I'm getting, Libra, is that you're really like, yeah, it's my birthday and I am really motivated to accomplish these goals. You are very ambitious and wanting to get ahead in the material world, wanting to increase your finances, wanting to do better in, whatever that is you're working on, whether it be business or school or your ambitions, or also this obviously applies to relationships. So you might want to be taking your relationship to the next level. This is the card of progress and making progress. So you're definitely like a mover and shaker this month. I feel like you're identifying with people that don't just sit around and talk about what they want to do, but actually do it. This is a strong earth energy and it's about making progress. And I also feel like some of you are expectant of finances to come in. That that you have been working hard and that your finances are going to increase, that it could be just around the corner. This is a very beautiful success energy. So, a lot of you are thinking positive about your financial future. And it could also be good news coming in for you regarding your financial position. This is about a time of harvest is imminent, and you might be making good negotiations with a business partner, a lover, even, working with friends, but you're making progress, Libra, in whatever you're doing. You've been taking those steps, you've been being diligent, and this is the number 7. So this shows that you have already produced quite a bit. You've made quite a bit of progress, and you just want to continue on that path. You want to continue on that journey. You want to keep going. You don't want to give up now because you know that, good things are right around the corner. Okay, so possible illusion, distraction, or doubt. Now we have the 8 of Swords. So I feel like, Libra, there's a conversation that needs to be had, and fear is preventing you from having this conversation. This card is about a crisis or a critical moment, a critical discussion that's very important. and that needs to happen in order for you to move ahead. And so you might be kind of going back and forth, weighing your options about, should I talk to this person? Should I just let it be? There's something here that I feel is being avoided, and it's kind of blocking your progress. So it's a sword. So it's a communication of some type. It could be another Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or it could just be you. It could be your own thought processes, and you're really just going back and forth about, as a Libra, you value peace and harmony above all else. And so when something needs to be spoken or said, you're going to really think that through. You're not going to just, go at someone. So I do feel like you might have to say something to someone, and maybe it's going to hurt their feelings, or maybe it's going to cause, some discord. Someone's going to get uncomfortable. And so you're hesitant. You don't want to go there, but there is a need to go there. Okay, so the path to take, the strategies and plans to be made. We have the beautiful Two of Cups energy here. And this is really representing, honestly, Libra, your true nature. We have both sides of the equation. Both are in perfect balance, perfect harmony. Each side understands the opposite side, so there's no confusion. This is you. This is what the universe is saying, your ultimate spiritual path and goal purpose is to kind of find this perfect blend, this harmony. You have the gift of bringing opposites together that seem like they don't fit or seem like they don't connect, and you connect, you harmonize them. You blend them beautifully. And so whatever you're going through at this time, the answer is to blend your emotions. This is a cup. So this is your emotions, Libra. Whatever issues you're facing, you're going through, your goals, your relationships, look for the balance. Find that middle place where one side is not being pulled too far one way or the other. There's not too much giving or receiving on one side. There's like a happy middle ground. That's what you're seeking to find. And, it takes discernment to understand what that looks like, because every situation is different. But I do feel that this relates to your relationships, especially. This is just it's a place of happiness, a happy union. So it's not only about your relationships, Libra, it's also about yourself. And when you are at this place where you feel like you've really weighed the options, you have acted in a just manner, in a fair manner, then you can be at peace. Then you can know that you don't have to control the outcome, that you can let that go, that you can just be who you're supposed to be, know that you've done your job well, and you can let go. So I feel the main thing here is first and foremost within yourself, having this emotional balance, and then allowing that to permeate or to affect all those around you in relationships, even in business, and any of your goals, any of your dreams. If you're coming from that place of balance, I feel like you're really going to be blessed and successful and be fulfilling your utmost and highest purpose. And that's why people love you and need you, Libra, is because you have this ability to create happy unions. You just want to make sure that you do it within yourself first, that it's not giving too much, that you have the balance within yourself, and then you can pass on that gift to others. So as far as the right attitude to have for yourself and others, we have the Queen of Wands. And this is maybe possibly going to help balance you out, Libra, because you generally do consider other people before yourself. So the universe is saying, take on this confident fire energy. Take on this powerful, authoritative, warm, okay? So not demeaning or dominating, but very confident energy with others this month, where you're there for people, okay? You have an open heart, but you're strong, you're confident, you're firm, you're very logical. This is a very logical energy. And this is someone that's willing to help other people, but she always knows who she is, and she stands her ground and her truth first and foremost before helping anyone else. She's almost about her agenda, honestly. She's, first and foremost about her own agenda and her own priorities, but she's willing to give a helping hand to anyone that calls upon her. And this is also about you taking positive, inspired action this month. So I'm also getting to not doubt yourself, Libra. If you've gotten insight, intuition, trust it this month. Like, honestly, don't double guess it or think too much about it, because you're meant to have this fiery, intuitive, acting in a positive way towards your goals and dreams. Obviously, it is a fire sign, so you might be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. You also have a very strong earth energy as well. So I feel like some of you are dealing with an earth sign. But once you kind of balance your energies out, be confident. Be confident in who you are and feel good about it. And don't have to explain yourself. Just be. Be this energy, and you're going to be helpful to other people. People will be coming to you for advice. Okay, Libra, so I really like your reading this month. It's really speaking about the essence of who you are and what your sign is and what your spiritual purpose is in the universe. So now we have the outcome or the realization after the month of October. And we have the beautiful Judgment card. So, judgment, I can also see this as a way in justice. And as a Libra, these are the principles that you stand for. And so what this means is that you're just coming to realizations in your life. You are gaining strength in who you are and what is just and fair for you and what is just and fair for those around you. This is a reminder, and I do feel like you understand this quite well, that what you sow, you shall reap. This is a reminder that there are spiritual forces higher than us and that we are being guided by higher moral principles of justice. And I feel like you, out of all the signs, are in tune with this naturally. So something that you have been working on, Libra, could be revived. This is the card of revival. It's also about your renewal. So I feel like by the end of the month, every time someone has a birthday, I do feel like God blesses them in their month in some way. And so I feel like this is you're going to be blessed and renewed this month. You're going to feel a sense of being revitalized. This is about a beautiful thing, and timing is coming together, and it's powerful. And you're going to be aware of this and in tune with these spiritual forces. You're going to be more in tune with how the universe works. And I don't necessarily feel like this is going to happen to you. I just feel more like you're going to be aware of these laws and of the power of the universe. And I feel that it's going to help you in your dealings, because you're going to understand what's just, what's fair, and you're just going to have more insight into human nature, into human relationships, and how to bring that beautiful balance and harmony to life.